As the conflict between the United States and Iran spreads across West Asia, India has moved swiftly into diplomatic action. This is not a distant war for New Delhi. It is a crisis unfolding in a region that powers India's economy and hosts millions of its citizens. In the last 48 hours, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has spoken to leaders of 8 countries across the Gulf and West Asia. The message has been clear: exercise restraint, avoid escalation, protect civilians. He spoke to Haitham bin Tariq, the Sultan of Oman. He spoke to Sabah al-Khalid al-Hamad al-Sabah, the Crown Prince of Kuwait. He reached out to Tamim bin Hamad al-Thani, condemning the attacks on Qatar and thanking the leadership for ensuring the safety of the Indian community there. In addition, the Prime Minister has spoken with leaders of the United Arab Emirates, Israel, Saudi Arabia, Jordan and Bahrain. This is one of India's most intense diplomatic outreach efforts in recent times.
अनेक तनावों को लेकर भारत की सोच स्पष्ट ही है। हमने सदैव शांति और स्थिरता बनाए रखने का आह्वान किया है और जब 2 लोकतंत्र साथ खड़े होते हैं तो शांति की आवाज और भी सशक्त हो जाती है। पश्चिम एशिया की वर्तमान स्थिति हमारे लिए गहरी चिंता का विषय है। भारत डायलॉग और डिप्लोमेसी के माध्यम से सभी विवादों का समाधान का समर्थन करता है। इस क्षेत्र में मौजूद सभी भारतीय नागरिकों की सुरक्षा के लिए हम सभी देशों के साथ मिलकर काम करते रहेंगे।
As missiles fly across West Asia, India is counting the cost. What may look like a distant war between the United States and Iran is, for India, a direct economic risk. In New Delhi, the response has been clear and urgent. The Ministry of External Affairs has warned that any major disruption in the Gulf will have serious consequences for the Indian economy. This region is not just a conflict zone. It is India's energy lifeline and a key trade corridor. The government says it had expressed deep concern when the first strikes were reported on February 28. Even then, India had urged restraint. It had asked all sides to avoid escalation and protect civilians. But the situation has only worsened. The violence has spread. Civilian casualties have mounted. Economic activity in parts of the region has slowed. There are nearly 1 crore Indians living and working in Gulf countries. Their safety is now a top priority. India has made it clear that it cannot remain unaffected if instability threatens their lives or livelihoods. In recent days, some Indian nationals have reportedly lost their lives or gone missing due to attacks on merchant shipping. India has firmly opposed such attacks. Safe sea lanes are vital for global trade and for India's economy. The Gulf and the wider West Asian region serve as a gateway for India's crude oil imports, gas supplies and merchandise trade. A prolonged conflict can push up energy prices. It can disrupt shipping routes. It can impact inflation and growth back home. For a fast-growing economy, these risks are real and immediate. Indian embassies and consulates across the region are on high alert. They are issuing advisories, they are in touch with community groups, they are helping stranded nationals. The government says it is monitoring the situation closely and will take decisions in the national interest. India's position is firm but balanced. It is calling for restraint, it is engaging partners, and it is preparing for economic shockwaves if the conflict deepens. For India, peace in West Asia is not just a diplomatic appeal, it is an economic necessity.